afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your video fix by Pharma Plus, and today we'll be discussing training for 2018-19, and this is with specific relation to the quality payments. Today is the 7th of January 2018. As with previous things with this series, NHS England have released the official QP guidance, and all these actions need to be completed by the 15th of February 2019. So don't leave this until the last moment. There is a link there if you want to download the document. We would strongly suggest you do so because you will need this when you watch the video. So if you click on that link, you'll be taken to a web page similar to this. All you need to do is click on that view the quality payments guidance, and you'll be able to download the document that I'm referring to. So today what we'll be doing is we're talking about staff training, and there are three things that you need to do. Some of them requires you to train only the professionals in your pharmacy. That means things like, for example, the pharmacists and registered technicians. But there are other bits of training that require other members of staff as well to be trained as well. These are the non-professionals as well as the professionals as well. Okay, so let's make a move on. So basically there are three elements of the staff training you need to complete. The first one is CPPE risk management. The second one is CPPE children's oral health, and the last one is dementia friends. Last year there was safeguarding, but they haven't put it in yet this time round, but it doesn't mean to say you don't do it. There are other areas of pharmacy that you will need to do safeguarding. So for the purpose of quality payments you don't need to do safeguarding, but that doesn't mean to say you don't do safeguarding in other areas. So as for dementia friends, it's the same as last year. 80% of your staff need to be trained, and you need to take into account who has started and who has left. This includes locums and part-time staff. So I'm not going to go into this in too much detail. There was a previous video that we'll send out with regards to this. But here is the Alzheimer's Society website, and what you need to do is you need to become a dementia friend there. But I'm not going to dwell upon this too much. This was previously in previous years, and as such you should know how to do this. Right, so let's make a move on. So what we'll now do is we'll talk about CPPE risk management. Now this is a little bit more complicated and there's a bit more different as well. 80% of all your pharmacy professionals need to have completed this. Remember, pharmacy professionals doesn't just mean pharmacists, it does also mean pharmacy technicians as well, who are registered with the GPHC, and this also means your locums as well. It's available on the CPPE website, and there is an additional requirement that you need to do a risk review as well. So on top of doing the CPPE pack, you also need to do the risk review. So let's have a look at the risk review itself. Basically what you need to do is you need to have at least one example of a risk review. So once you've completed the CPPE pack, what you then need to do is do the risk review. And where you get the risk review templates from is from the PSNC website. And if you look at the link at the bottom there, you can click on that, and you can either download a PDF version or a Word version of the risk review template. Now, if you're still struggling on how to actually complete the risk review template, then there isn't actually a completed example at the bottom there that you can click on. So that's what I've done. And this is the example that they give. So this is a particular risk review that was conducted. It was basically because of an accuracy checking technician going on maternity leave. They felt that the severity of the impact on a scale to 1 to 5 was a 3, which is sort of medium. The likelihood or the probability of that event occurring was a 3, which in other words means it's very probable that that's going to happen. The risk rating on that was therefore medium, and they have a number of actions that were completed. So they also have a person who's responsible, and the date the actions are to be completed by, and also the date of the next review as well. So the idea is that you have a list of actions, you want to go about completing those actions and signing each one off. Now it doesn't have to be in this particular example, it could be other examples in your pharmacy. It really is up to you and what you want to complete your risk review on. But you need to have done at least one, and that needs to be available for inspection if needed. Now the actual program itself is available from the CPPE website, and there's a link there. All you need to do is click log into access, and you'll be able to log into the CPPE training as well. So the last part of the staff training is to do with the children's oral health. Now this needs to be again completed by 80% of all your staff. They need to be both professional and non-professional members. You can watch the video on the CPPE website or download transcript to it, And ideally, what I would suggest you get all staff to actually register with the CPPE. This is free of charge for them. You might as well do it. And again, here's the link for it, and all you need to do is click login to access and you'll be able to log into it. Now, if, for example, you the person is not a pharmacy professional, they can click on this link down here and they can click on that link there, and that will enable them to register for the programs. So that's it for today. So if you need us, our web address is farmplus.co.ltd.co.uk. Our email address is info@farmplusltd.co.uk, and our phone number is 0208 863 335. If you want to speak to us, which we hope you do, if you want to become a member, if you're not a member, then feel free to contact us. We've got a range of buying deals, professional support, training, and a huge number of social and networking events as well. So good luck with this. Again, if you need us, give us a shout. We're more than happy to help you. Take care now. Bye-bye.